Hey, good evening, everyone. This is Big Bill coming to you live from Catastrophe Railroad, a.k.a. South Brooklyn Railroad. And as you can see, Freddie the Flycatcher is always in attendance. But today we have a special guest that arrived and I'd like to introduce him to you right now. It's Tyreek.
What up, y'all? How's it going? I am in the building. And you gotta say, Bill has done a ton of work in a small period of time with the help of our trusty friend, the track planner. We both had layouts designed by him, and we are super duper, whole bunch of other words behind that, happy with the track planner's work. And so I'm just here to help him out today, get some more feeders dropped, help him get to the finish line. But, you know, talking about model railroading, we kind of got sidetracked and haven't done anything yet. But we're going to knock a chunk out tonight and get it done and get ready for the grand opening, which should be soon.
Now, what's the name of your railroad?
I am the controller of the BVS Central. And it's an HO scale switching point-to-point layout. And like I said, the track planner designed it. I went to him after getting info from Taki, and I wasn't happy with what I came up with, and went to him, and he gave me something really nice, and I had to spend more money to get more turnouts, but I'm super happy with it, and it should be done soon.
Now, what got you into model railroading?
Well, I've always liked trains from being little, and then wanted to do a layout as a young kid. Didn't happen. And just a few years ago, a friend of mine, Jason Hill, you can check him out on Facebook and on Google+. He's into trains. He was in the town that I was born, and then my girl's son, he liked trains. So I just got into the hobby, and lo and behold, it has destroyed my pockets.
The bug is bitten and stuff like that. What's your favorite part of the hobby?
I think just, it's hard to say. Like, I really do like the chill factor while you're working and getting, you know, doing your track and doing your wiring and figuring out this and figuring out that. But I've come to really just like how, like, your rolling stock looks as it's rolling. Right. And like how it moves, like how it goes through a switch, and you know, you got this car is over here and this car is turning, and just the different angles. Like, I really like that. Like, I try to take pictures of it the best way that I can, but I just like the way it just moves. It's just like, It's real simple, but it's really technical. Yeah,
true, very true. Very true.
The train system works.
Very true. What's your least favorite part of the hobby?
I think the least would be bench work. So I'm really not into that much, you know. I'm kind of handy, but I'm not this handy. And so after getting, you know, this is my first layout, and I had help with the bench work, and I think, you know, the next one I feel like I could tackle it, but I definitely needed help this first time around, because I didn't know where to start, didn't know nothing. So,
do you think that since you've been, you know, started doing this hobby, that you've learned a lot?
I've learned a ton because I didn't know anything. Right. I didn't know where to start when I know
that that's a good. I don't mean to interrupt you, but that's a good part that you didn't know where to start. Where did you start? I mean, how was it? What was the aha moment where you said, "Okay, this is point A, and I got to go from here"? Where was that?
I think the first thing. Well, first I gotta say thank you to Jason, because I talked his ear off. Okay. For a good chunk of days. Right. We're trying to figure out where to start. Right. And I think I'm trying to think the first thing I bought might have been my Zephyr. So I think that's where I started. Like once I figured out what DCC system I wanted to use,
right,
I went on eBay, found it, got that,
right,
and then I was buying. I bought locals. I bought rolling stock. I bought my switches. I bought all different miscellaneous things before I got to the nuts and bolts.
right.
And I think once I got past the bench work and overthinking everything, like I was telling Bill before, I think I would have had my layout done a while ago if I wasn't questioning and second guessing and going over this and going over that 3 or 4 times. And I think that's good for the first time.
Right.
And like now I feel I can, like if I had this space,
right,
I feel I could tackle this space now.
Right. Your confidence level has gone up tenfold.
Yes,
is what you're basically saying. Yep. That's good.
I feel I can, with the help of Jason and then Troy with my wiring and my electronics, the route I went with that is kind of over the top for what I have.
Right.
But I have it out of the way.
Exactly.
Like, all my wiring learning is out of the way. Lane tracking, and I guess lane tracking that space was good because it's a lot.
Yes.
In that small space that I have.
Right.
But it's out the way.
It's done.
It's done. So like if I got this much space in my next apartment, I'm not gonna be scared.
So basically what you're saying, Tyreek, is that in your next apartment or next house, whatever the case may be, and you have the spare room, you'll be hand-laying track and hand-laying your own switches, and you'll be going to bigger and better things.
Yes.
Moving forward. See, the hobby is,
Yes, I feel with the help of, and that's the thing. Like my hobby, every hobby has its shaky people, this shady people, or just Debbie Downers.
Yeah.
But then your hobby also has people that will uplift you, help you out.
True.
And take those hours and hours of phone calls and FaceTime and
I agree.
And I'll say thank you to all you guys. Jason, Troy, Taki, Barry. And it's like
Bill, the track planner?
Yes, Bill. Hey. I don't think I'm ever gonna show what I came up with.
Right.
Because what I came up with in that space compared to what Bill did,
right,
amazing.
Right.
Like it's way, and I thank him for it, and I thank him for helping out everybody that he's helped out so far. So
right,
he's a good dude.
I will tell you this, that Tyreek came over today, and the plan was to do some drilling. Yes, drilling. But we started talking about model railroading in the afternoon. It doesn't seem like he's been here that long, but actually he got here about 1 o'clock, and it's now about 6:30 or 6:15 somewhere.
Time flies.
And we've just been talking model railroading and just in general, and doing, he was asking a ton of questions about prototypical operations and stuff like that. So this is a perfect example of how this modeling and this hobby has built and the community that we work in, and the community that we thrive in, and the community that we have with each other, is that if we're willing to help and willing to step out of our own comfort zone. And here is a perfect example with Tyreek. Tyreek knew nothing. Absolutely. He was into RC cars, and he did other hobbies as a youngster. And then when he got a little older, he said, this train stuff really, like he said, it's Central Illinois. He saw it, and he wanted to do it. And like he admits, he says he got out of his comfort zone. He stepped out of the boat, basically, in the midst of the storm. And he said, all right, I'm willing to do this. And with the help of like Troy and the rest of the guys out there, he's come a long way. His layout is like really good. And, it's...
I've mentioned it in a couple of hangouts, but like I could have went the easy, no frills way, I guess you would say, and just did an oval or just did, some easy track. But it's like I kind of do jump out the window and go the extra route on things sometimes, and I feel like tackling this has been a lot. It was a lot. It's way more than I thought it was gonna be. My daughter helped me some. She did. She got up under the layout, and I was trying to teach her how to use, a drill. You know?
And how old is she?
She's 12.
Cheap labor.
Yeah, cheap labor. Yeah, exactly. So you know.
Daddy can't get that far back, hun.
Yo, she helped me. She helped me a lot with a couple of bolts, couple of screws.
That is family. That's what this is about.
And it's been a journey of learning, and few people have said I've tackled a big task. I went a little overboard with the wiring or whatever, but it's all great for learning. So when I do something bigger, it can be at the best of my skill level, and I can get it out the way.
Amen to that. Amen. Tacky, thank you so much for coming by. It was a pleasure to have you. I'm going to put you on the spot here because we're on film. You'd be willing to do a July show with me on the YouTube Model Builders Line?
Hey, I'm down. I'll get on there.
There you go.
I'll get on there.
All right, so now we got the commitment. You heard it, boys and girls.
Now it's time to work a little bit before I leave.
Well, thank you very much for being here and coming by.
Man. It's like I said, you meet some good people amongst the craziness, and I can say you're one of those good people.
Well, thank you.
You know, you put the work in today. I come back, get to run some trains on this amazing layout. It's just fun.
Yeah, amen, amen. Well, thanks again for coming by. I just want to let you guys know that we're having our 1-year anniversary show this Saturday on the 16th at 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Central. It's going to be the 1-year anniversary. It's going to be the 1-year anniversary show. So come on by, stop by, and see. And we're going to have Bob Lacey there. Going to do a promotional thing. What?
I need to show y'all something.
Okay, let's
see which one. I'll show him this one. The video he showed of this doesn't do well enough justice to what these two things did. Like, this is crazy. Like, these two bottles, this is bananas, y'all. Like, this company needs to sell this in bigger bottles than 2 ounces. Because, like, if they had an application to put this on railroad, you would have the sickest rail. The sickest weathered rail that you would ever have if you could get this in a little bit more bigger bottle and applicate it in a better way. But yeah, these bridges are nuts, y'all. That's all.
So, I guess what you're saying is you like them, right, Tariq?
They are amazing. You did a great job.
Well,
yes,
thank
I
you.
like them.
Thank you. Okay, my head's not getting too big. All right. So that's it from Big Bill's Catastrophe Railroad. You guys out there in the YouTube Model Builders Land, take care. God bless, and we'll see you on the radio.